Hello, YouTube. My name's Aaron, and I live in a 7x14 cargo trailer conversion. I was previously living in Portland, and I decided to sell everything and seek new opportunities by first living in this trailer and job hunting around. I didn't want to pay rent, so I took some inspiration from some other folks I've seen online, primarily the people over at cheaprvliving.com. And I decided to pull the trigger and live in this rig for the last 5 months over winter. My plans got thwarted by a global pandemic, so now I've found myself quarantined in northwest Montana in the Flathead Valley. And I think now is a better time than ever to consider living inside of a cargo trailer. So I'm compiling all of my build footage together, and I'm going to show you exactly how I built every piece of my rig. I'll start with a really basic tour of the trailer in this video, and I'll break down everything in much more detail later. Before I started anything, I designed the conversion in CAD. All of my CAD work was done in Rhino. Accurate planning of the layout in the trailer helps me maximize the utilization of space. I chose a 7-foot wide trailer so I could fit the bed along the width. It's on an adjustable height frame that I will get into more detail later. I have a full queen-sized mattress in here that is 5 inches thick of memory foam. The entire bed area is surrounded by curtains to hold heat in and also block out light from the windows. I gotta admit, it's pretty cozy up here, like a giant blanket fort. I have the bed set really high right now so that I can have an office to work at while I'm on the road and have a pretty cool battle station set up. I used to be an engineer, so I couldn't deprive myself of a craft station with a little 3D print lab attached to it. It's been pretty useful because I've been able to make a lot of modifications to the trailer on the road. I really like milk crates because they're cheap and strong, so I have this milk crate shelf that has removable bins for clothes. They latch in place with a little lip on this aluminum U-channel so they don't dislodge during driving. I'm only using half of these because the milk crates are deceptively large, and I don't have very many clothes. Here are more of the milk crates that I just bolted directly to the wall that I use for storage by the door for like keys and shoes and hats and stuff. Here's my galley set up. It's a epoxy countertop with a white oak veneer with a common core engineered ply. I have 9 feet of length on it and 2 feet of depth. Its height is set at 40 inches, a little taller than a normal counter, just to accommodate my height. Here is my simple water pump setup. It's just a sailboat foot pump and 2 tubes, one going to a water tank and one to a faucet. It drains into a 5-gallon bucket that I just take outside and dump. I didn't even bother with a faucet. I just used a 50-cent right angle part to direct the water down, and this works great. I actually like this sink more than most kitchen sinks. I have a standard wire shelf in the front just for mostly food and a couple other things to store. This is a U-line steel cabinet that I put in here mostly for electronics stuff, but for now it's just empty. Once I get a proper solar setup and batteries and stuff, they'll be going in here. There's adjustable shelves, which didn't come with the cabinet. These are custom, and I'll get into those more later, like everything in here. I made sure to have curtains everywhere on this trailer. They cover all the windows and the ceiling vent so I can keep light out and stuff, and it's really important for heat. It makes a big difference. I've measured it. Another thing frequently used on my trailer is this strut channel material. It's essentially an erector set. This is a entirely modular and bolt together system, primarily used by like HVAC companies, and it can be found at any home improvement store across the country. I have this stuff coating all the walls and the ceilings so I can bolt things to any surface on this trailer. It's adjustable, so if I change my mind, which I've done frequently, I could take it down and re-put up something else. So I highly recommend this system. So that's it for the basic tour of the trailer. In following episodes, for which I suspect there will be many, I'll break down all of the individual components and how I built them. So stay tuned.